Hello, good evening. Hello, we're here to play some YAFSIGA. Corey Sullivan with us again. Benjamin Galbraith, unfortunately present. But we're... Ben is so busy and has so much stuff to be doing right now and was like, this stream. And I'm like, we got to do it. We got to do the stream. I need you there.
I sent Connor a message like an hour before stream. I was like, how annoying would it be if I wasn't on stream and if it was just you and Corey? And he was like, kind of annoying. And I'm like,
I feel like kind of annoying, man.
Anyways,
like,
okay.
The very first thing I do on stream is rip you. So that's good.
You know, you're just here to keep me honest.
Wouldn't be a BSS stream otherwise.
You can't let me get too much of a big head.
The other night, I like genuinely felt kind of bad about it, and was like, I'm gonna try to be nicer to Ben. And it's like it's I can't. It's like right into it. I think you do.
I mean, you know, the sky is blue, and Connor's an asshole. I mean, these are two things that we just know. Like, it's a constant. It's like the laws of physics, you know.
Welcome, chatter. Who's here in the chat tonight? Who's hanging out with us this evening?
Yeah, well, you know, we're just talking like we're the only three people here. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to YAFSIGA Showcase stream. We are.
It's me, Hoobs.
It's Hoobs. It's Hoobs. Everyone at Hoobs, and say Hoobs, you're a top bloke. He's a good guy. Yeah, we're gonna hang out, play a little bit of YAFSIGA, just like have a little bit of a chill stream, chill time. If you guys have any specifics you want to know about our new backroom event written by Corey, who is with us, now's the time to ask away. We are really quickly approaching the launch date for this. It's launching on the 3rd of June, which is a Friday. Let's see. It's not next Friday, but it's the Friday after that. So there's been a lot going on in Blacksite Studios land. Obviously, YAFSIGA prep. We've been wrapping up the first Lunar supply crate. If you have not pre-ordered your copy of the Lunar supply crate 1 and you were planning to, your last opportunity is tomorrow. By tomorrow. So we're going to close pre-orders tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon. I think around 3 o'clock is the plan. So if you're like, oh, I was going to do that and then I forgot. After that time tomorrow, they're closed. So we're not going to do any more pre-orders. I had a whole bunch of people email and message me after the Curse Crate 2, being like, oh, I forgot. Can I pre-order one? And I was like, nope, can't do it. Sorry. You'll have to wait until everything's available separately. And then also the other big news is that we've got a new website launching this weekend.
Yes.
Which has been a lot more work than probably I should have taken on this month, but it is what it is. So I posted in the Discord. I'll probably post on our Facebook and other socials tonight or tomorrow about it. But tomorrow night, the website may go down for a little bit of time while we do a bit of a changeover. We're changing back-end systems, so you will most likely get an email with like a account reset thing. You probably need to relog into your account. The way we've set it up and the way it's supposed to work is you should be able to log into your account and your order history should be in there if you have an order history. I'm sure that won't work properly, but we'll just see.
We tried really hard.
We're trying the best that we can. So the website will most likely be down tomorrow evening. And don't worry, we're not going to delete anyone's orders or lose any information. That'll be famous last words right there. And it'll be back up as soon as it can be. I'll probably be pulling a late one tomorrow night, getting it changed over. And then the new website should be a lot more functional for you guys. It'll actually have a search bar. I know, right? That's going to be great. Shout out to our design assistant Rachel, who has been doing a lot of just like raw data entry stuff this week, setting up a lot of like product filtering and all sorts of stuff like that. I was describing to her about why we don't have any like a sidebar with like filters and stuff. It's because when we started the company, we had like 10 products, so we didn't need any of that. It was very easy to find everything that you needed, and then now we have
right
like
there. Yeah.
hundreds and hundreds of products. So we need a bit more functionality on the website. The other big thing is that we've done a pretty big overhaul with the shipping costs as well. So for a lot of you that are outside of the US, you may see a reduction in shipping fees on certain types of orders. So most likely orders that are miniatures and things like that, things that don't weigh as much.
Well, and that said, our current shipping is overcharging most of the time. So if you've been looking at it and thought like, ooh, wow, $90, it may be down to 60 or 70.
Yeah. So you're not going to be getting down to like.
Yeah, it's like $10. Don't get your hopes up. But the new system is allowing us to do like much more pinpointed shipping and accurate shipping. The old one, which another reason we used the old one was because it was kind of free. The base was free, which when we started in a garage that didn't have a floor, free was great. And,
it was great.
But now it's like, but free is great means like it doesn't have shipping integration really. You kind of have to like do. Oh, Tracy, thanks for this sub. You have to do everything like manually, which is why it's been such. Anyways, new changes, gonna be great.
Yeah. So keep an eye out for that this weekend. And I'll warn people. I'm sure things are going to be a little scuffed. We'll get them sorted out. But just over the weekend, just bear with us as we change over, and probably into next week. You know, there'll be some readjusting for us and the team as we kind of learn the new back end and kind of get up to speed with all of that. So bear with us. And
it's also, and just part of why it's scuff is it's not just the back end. At this point, we have the back end, we have our shipping program, we have our inventory management program, and now we're going to have a redundant back end. And they're all talking back and forth about like what products have been bought, what are the stock levels, who has what order, when was it fulfilled, what's the shipping tracking information, how do I email that? So the chances that all of that stuff just like going swimmingly is it's nothing. So there's gonna be scuff, but we're just gonna roll with it.
So yeah, it's gonna be a big weekend. It's gonna be great. Everyone, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be the best website you've ever used. But anyway, in the meantime,
I will say I was showing Doug the website today, and I went up to the search bar and I typed in fence, and it came up with not only any object that is a fence, but any object that like comes with fences. Blew my mind.
Yo,
it was incredible.
So actually, when you search something, there is like a team of like people that I've locked in like a cupboard in the back of my apartment, and they bring up the search results for you. So.
Which is why we have to pay for it, because otherwise it's slavery.
Right.
I mean, for us now, it's just poor working conditions.
Right. Yeah. It all just is supposed to be really fancy, but we're just actually committing like a lot of crimes. So it's but hey, it's what you this is what you come to our Twitch stream for. Let's play some games. Connor, do we want to show off a couple of like little sculpt previews tonight?
Oh yeah. Ben might freeze.
I'm gonna freeze.
Nope, there we go. No, because I unfull screen your window.
I did some little renders quickly before stream.
It's these two that you sent in the chat, right?
Yeah.
Right,
show the Tiger Clan ones, because those ones are fun.
Okay. Let me do this.
Yeah, the Tiger Clan are turning out really nice.
Blackfire Adam with the first time chat.
Joe, welcome.
Skirmish games are my favorite. Dude,
if you like skirmish games, you would love basically every game that we make.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've come to the right place.
Yeah, we are the Skirmish Game Kings. Imagine if we changed our company name to Skirmish Games Kings.
Oh, there we go.
That would be.
GK.
Oh, look at that!
Yo.
Now
But-
these are every render that you're seeing here is work in progress render. So there's a
Subject to
few
change.
bits and pieces that'll change. And so this is the Tiger Clan. So in the middle you have the wizard, and then you have the I guess I forget which one I did as the enforcer and which one is the. I
Well,
don't
if we're
have my
going off
roster.
of the pre-written roster, the enforcer would be the one with the glaive.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
And then the one with the really kind of menacing tiger mask and the even more menacing flail is the knight, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah. So they're obviously sort of have a lot of Asian inspiration to them. So there's a lot of like Mongolian inspiration, and then I brought a little bit of Japanese kind of inspiration in there. I kind of just wanted to mash up a few different things like that. And
Just take
I'm pretty
design
happy
cues.
with
Yeah.
them. I think they're going to paint up really nicely. I printed some earlier, and they printed really well. And then the next preview. Now this one is very work in progress, and this may not even get released, but we're going to show it off.
Yeah.
This is a Chalice Knight. Okay. Now, oh yeah, cool. Just leak our chat. No problem. These are. All right, Corey, I'll let you explain who the Chalice Knights are. I guess give people a little bit of a taster.
So in the broader scope of the world of YAFSIGA, the Chalice Knights are essentially kind of a analogous order of knights to like the Knights Templar, kind of like a sect of a religious order that would militarize and go out specifically on a crusade to find relics. The relic they're seeking is, the chalice, which is their analogy of kind of, the Holy Grail. It's purported to have mythical properties, various like miracles are tied to it, etc. But it's a thing of myth, and with the advent of the bloom, and all of these weird happenings that are happening in the Reach, the knights have taken up arms and decided to go into the Reach because if all of these things are happening, surely the chalice must be there. What they're finding is not wondrous miracles, but instead something far worse. The bloom is because they are spending so much time in the Reach. They're becoming more and more affected by what's known as the bloom blight, where they're becoming one with their surroundings, whatever their surroundings happen to be. And in a realm where it is eternal spring, they're starting to become one with the flora and fauna that are around them. So in the case of this particular unfortunate Chalice Knight, he is starting to become lignified and be essentially turned into a tree. But in the meantime,
Yeah.
he's still very dangerous. It should be said that the Chalice Knights aren't like necessarily malignant. They're not evil. They just are going off on a cause, and this is one of the side effects. So this guy could be anything from like a jolly dude who happens to be a tree, or he could be ready to just ruin your day.
Yeah. I mean, have you ever been killed by like a 7-foot tall tree in armor with a double headed axe? I mean, woof, that's gonna wreck your week.
Yeah, depending on woof.
Well, not as harrowing as that. That was still pretty bad. Dude, it's pretty cool. So you're saying he's lignified, which I love that word, because of his.
Is that a real term?
I don't. There's a magic card called Lignify that turns something into a 0/4 tree folk, and ever since then, that has been part of my vocabulary of turning something into a tree.
Lignify, become rigid and woody by the deposition of lignin in cell walls. Wait, is this like what? Okay, wait.
Oh yeah, lignin is what makes wood. So
Whoa, there you go. Welcome to science class, kids.
the more you know.
What, this salad fights back. I love that.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
I have not rendered out any of the other ones. The other sculpts that I have, I have not rendered out yet. So this is the only taster you get, folks.
Can I talk about narrative at all, or are we that far along? Okay. In the narrative supplement that I've been working on, that should hopefully be a part of the book, depending on how the backroom goes. You can visit various merchants that give you access to certain skills and certain equipment, and basically it helps your progression along. One of those merchants in question is a Chalice Knight who teaches you more of the abstract fundamentals of combat. She offers you your training for whatever you happen to do. She offers you martial arts. And at one point, she even, if you progress along in your narrative play long enough, she will have available to you a banner of the chalice, which essentially helps out. Grants you the banner bearer skill, which is extremely important if you want to keep your guys alive. So, depending on whether or not you form a bond with her, she'll actually let you in on the Chalice Knights and their cause. And if you sign up with them, then they help you out.
Are you telling me this game has secret endings? Is this my disappointment in Cyberpunk 2077 all over again? Is this me having to scroll to YouTube to watch YAFSIGA secret ending campaign play? 5 out of 7.
No, not that bad.
All right, that sounds awesome. Though.
Connor,
I fixed my audio,
fix
by the way. I did.
Wow. Now everyone's gonna leave.
Yeah,
you
it's
talking.
better beforehand.
The ending.
Okay, so this game, if you're new here, is diceless.
Yes.
You don't use dice to play YAFSIGA. Now, I love dice. Okay, I love rolling dice. I love fidgeting with dice when I'm playing. So this is new to me. Okay, I've been conditioned because I've only really played, when it comes to tabletop wargaming, I've only played dice-based games before, predominantly D6, and then the games that we make with Matt, he often uses things like D10s and D20s and stuff like that. You're going to see how this game works without dice, and it works really well. I'm sold. I mean, I'm very sold on it as far as mechanics work. It's very, very clean. And I'm really excited for you guys to see the rulebook is looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. We got lots of photos. We got our boy Malev is painting tons of minis for us. I posted a little preview photo last night on or was it this morning on Facebook? One of the images from the book. It's actually behind me. I'm just blocking most of it. So
such a tease.
Yeah. So we're gonna play. We're gonna play
some
a game.
YAFSIGA.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I have a new deck of cards. At this point, I'll have a new deck for every stream. My wife has not caught on because it's all CVS receipts, and so she thinks it's like medicine. Now, there will be a conversation in which I have to admit that I have a terribly incurable disease to justify the amount of money I'm spending on cards.
The funny thing is that one of the decks of cards is just going to have faces of Connor on it. That I'm going to take all of his other decks, and he's going to be doomed to use that deck for the rest of his life. It's
doomed or blessed. So actually, I have 2 sets here. I was going to ask Corey, last YAFSIGA stream, you mentioned that if you wanted to play up to 4 players, there is potentially something about mixing in. For everyone in chat, if you don't know, your units are represented by the face cards, your models, and that's how you play their activation. And all of the number cards, 2 through 10, are separated, and that's like your RNG. Where you mentioned if you wanted to play with more players, you could just shuffle in 2 of the RNG decks, correct?
Yeah.
Could you do that with
deck and then have an extra set of activations. It's really the activations that are necessary.
Gotcha. That makes sense. So, a set of activations for a team is either all of the black cards or all of the red cards. So that's all your clubs and spades and a joker, or it's all of your diamonds and hearts and a joker. And a joker is a wild card, right?
Yes, correct.
So I think for the stream's sake, I'm going to use. What's confusing is these aren't black and red; they're just black with like neon text. So I'll use the spades and clubs. I'll put these over here. And I'll use the hearts and diamonds this side for that team's activations. Maybe differentiate a little bit on camera. Might be nice.
Sounds good.
Cool. I have a map set up. We are in the bloom, as you can tell by the lights that are changing colors. We have a bit of an overgrown cemetery. Perhaps the rumors of the chalice. The chalice knights are hunting it down, maybe in a mausoleum or something like that. This is the field of our battle. We walked through how to set up the game and play last time. We're going to do it a little bit again. So Corey, first off, there's a question, from Demonic Beaver.
Yes.
Will the game come with YAFSIGA themed playing cards? So yes, well not yes for sure, but there is conversations about to what extent can we push like faction themed face cards. That is definitely a thing we want to do because that would be freaking sick.
I can answer that actually.
Okay.
So this game is slightly different this game is going to be slightly different in its finished retail form, right? So in the sense that Don't Look Back and Luna require people to buy a core box, right, which has the rules, the miniatures, everything you kind of need in it. You're primarily going to need the rulebook for this game. Most people will have fantasy miniatures. If they want to buy our minis as well, that would be great. We'd love them to do that. You will need a deck of cards, right? We'll have a YAFSIGA themed deck of cards as part of the launch, and we're talking about doing faction themed either decks or face cards as part of the unlocks that you can get. So
the struggle here is you can go and get one of 6 dozen bicycle themed playing cards around your town for like $4 to $6.
Yeah.
And our deck is not going to cost you $4 to $6.
No,
so
it
can't
won't.
Just like
it won't. And I'm talking to our print vendor that does the cards, and I think the YAFSIGA deck is probably going to be, and I can't promise this, it's most likely going to be holographic and have some higher end print effects on it. That's, in my opinion, how, if we're going to charge more for it, I'd rather charge a bit more and make the whole deck something a little bit more special. Yeah. Either some holographics or some foil stamping or things like that. Now, I know you can get some really fancy bicycle decks as well. I understand that. And that's kind of...
Those are more expensive, too. Like, most of the foil stamped decks are going to start hitting the $10 range, from what I can...
And then... But primarily, we want to sell as many copies of the core book as possible. It being, hardback book pre-orders, we're gonna try and sell as many copies of that. And this is us just experimenting with something a little bit different as well, from our other games. So yeah, we'll kind of see how it does. And decks of cards are fun to make. Really,
I love cards. I love dice, but I also love cards. Turns out, so
Connor loves cards. We should do a poker stream.
Yeah,
we should all dress up like characters from YAFSIGA and then play poker one night.
I'm down.
On stream or just like for fun in general?
I mean, whatever. People could watch it if they want. Yeah, sure. Yeah, cool. It's 28, 32 mil. That's gonna 32 is the scale of going to be our miniatures, but I mean, could you play it at different scales, Corey? Like, so if you wanted to play it in 15 mil, could you do that?
You could. The game does use a silhouette system that goes by base and by height to determine what what your miniatures are in terms of sizing. And they do benefit stat wise based on how big or small they are.
Mhm,
Um, and as long as you and your opponent are both agreeing to certain scales, then
mhm.
you would adjust those silhouette sizes accordingly. Um, and as long as you
That's
both
what I
are playing by
figured.
the
Yeah.
same silhouettes, it's really okay. This isn't like a super competitive game, so as long as you and your opponent are agreeing on stuff, yeah,
Yeah.
everything goes.
Does 15 mil come with like? It's like 28 to 32. You have your standard 25, 32, 40 mil base sizes. Does 15 mil have that sort of breakdown for their minis?
I wouldn't even know, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
I don't really play much
I
15.
think
I
the
don't touch
smallest
that
round
trash.
base goes the smallest round base goes to 20 mil, I think. And then
So
anything
you'd
smaller
have
than
to
that, you would have to.
come up with some sort of system there, some sort
Yeah.
of.
Mm.
But as long as you agree that there's a small, medium, and large, it should translate just fine.
Yeah, totally.
All right. What are we playing? We're playing Telegrad Contingent versus Tiger Clan tonight.
Yeah, the Tiger Clan
Um,
Khanate.
This
Have
is
these lovely rosters printed out.
this is the two factions that come in the book, two example factions,
Yes.
rosters, I guess I should say. And yeah, let's play.
Is the Taiga or which one has the wizard? Who has a
The
wizard?
Tiger
Is
Clan.
that's the Taiga.
Yeah.
And
I will
then-
play Telegrad again, unless you want to swap it. So swap it out.
No, I'll play the Taiga. I'm a wizard. All right. Cool. So, Corey, do we draw these cards over here first, right?
So
Use this
first
deck
things
of-
first, you draw a card. Each of you draw a card from the chaos deck to determine who has initiative. Whichever number is higher determines initiative.
My card is a 4. Finn's card is a 5. That's rough.
Yeah, Taiga for Lupo.
Yeah, when I say tiger, it sounds like I'm saying tiger.
Tiger. Watch out for that tiger, mate.
So it's yeah.
I mean,
I have
they
misunderstood
kind of have
everything.
a tiger aesthetic to them. Whether it's on purpose or by accident, is only Ben could say.
Hey,
Where's
speaking
my
of animals,
Aussies in the chat? Where's my Aussies in the chat? Know that they know what I mean when I'm saying tiger or tiger. Am I right?
So
Precisely,
Tiger King.
Captain.
Yeah.
Some clarification because this question came
Yeah.
up. So far, in all of the previews, all of the artwork, we have seen a lot of humans or humanoid looking things.
Yeah.
What's the scope for monsters, creatures?
Definitely.
Is there a
possible,
scope?
Plausible. There is a scope. At this point in where the setting is taking place and like the time scale, they don't have. I'm trying to like dance around it appropriately. They don't have the amount of time necessary to manifest.
Mm,
Um, but given the way the bloom is reacting with the reach, it's totally plausible. The world outside of the reach is very much in the low fantasy, if not just straight up dark age medieval setting. Telegrad is a little higher up in technology than most other places, but everywhere else is kind of like in that mindset. Magic isn't a thing outside of the reach. Um, the aurora, the bloom, the effect that is happening is present in some places, like the taiga clans, because they live in that area, and as there's a mountain range that runs alongside it. As they go up, they actually get to touch the sky, so to speak, and they can interact with some of the natural auroras that happen there. But nothing of this extent has ever occurred before in recorded history. So everyone is converging on it either for personal gain or for knowledge to find out what the heck is going on. That's why the tiger clans are there. But yeah, because nothing like this has happened before, while there is potential for aberrations and monsters and things like that to appear, they currently haven't appeared as of yet.
Okay, so
That's cool.
soon is what you're telling me.
Malev rating. Rating. This guy's
very
rating us with 24
long,
people.
roundabout way to say, sorta.
Sort of,
Maybe.
yes. Malev with the raid of 24. Welcome, you Malevian
up,
fine
guys?
folk. Malev, what were you painting today? Were you painting some YAFSIGA tonight? Were you painting some
Was he painting some YAFSIGA?
crustaceous creatures? What's Sean's new thing?
Cretaceous.
Crustacean
Commandos.
crabs?
Crustaceous commandos.
Crustacean commandos? Wait,
Painting
I'm gonna make a
some
game.
doors.
Painting some why this boy's over here painting doors?
Is this like from a GW set? Like, what was going on?
Or
Why
was
were
it
you
ash
painting
waste?
a door?
Are you painting ash waste right now?
I mean,
boy.
also,
Classic.
who paints doors? Don't you just like contrast brown and dry brush? Like, my man, you're taking your art to the next level.
Malev came in here raiding us and we're just roasting him.
Star Wars doors. Okay,
Okay.
that's a bit more difficult. I'll take it. Dude, thanks
Gotta
for the
get
raid.
ready.
Welcome, everyone. We're about to
Yeah,
play some YAFSIGA. We just drew
Got
for
as
some
far as-
initiative.
yeah, drawing initiative. Okay, so Ben, you get, because we're using the scenario generator, instead of just simply choosing to go first or go second, you choose whether or not you are the attacker or you are the defender.
I am the attacker.
Okay. Fantastic. So now that Ben has chosen to be the attacker, we draw our deployment card, which is the first brown card that you see right next to Connor's Chaos deck.
Deployment, Sojourn.
Okay.
Choose a deployment point. Oh, I need to put my deployment corners.
Yes.
So,
So because these cards have particular layouts on them, tokens will be included that show where the deployment corners are, and they help orient the rest of the cards if other ones use zones and such. So they essentially point to a cardinal north.
I lost token B.
Oh, how could you?
I have no idea where it is.
Don't worry, I'll send you more things to print.
Oh, I see it. It's upside down. Found it.
Hey,
All right.
fantastic.
So, Ben, you have A, B, C, and D. Would you like, where would you like to go? Oh, wait. Then,
B.
okay. Hold on. Deploy 2 of your units wholly within 4 inches of that point. Then your remaining 2 within 4 inches of the next clockwise point. So if you want B, you would go upper right-hand corner and bottom right-hand corner.
Yes, I want to do that.
Okay, do you have your roster pulled up? Because you should. It's in that link.
Well, you know, I
how do you wanna do
definitely
deploy?
don't have that roster.
Your Thane and Guardian, your Marksman and Levy. Your Thane has a Gambeson Breastplate Shield. He's going to be this dude. Yeah, that's him. Your Guardian, Bear, he's got the sword up. Cool. Your Marksmen are your Archers, and your Levy are your everything. Your Levy are your guys with your slicey long axes. Gambesons. Cool. Where would you like them to go, Ben?
I'm trying to download this PDF, so you deploy them for me.
Okay, I'm gonna say
anywhere that
all the
looks
PNGs
tactically sound.
I'm gonna put your archers up here in the corner.
Oh, there's a PNG in here. Oh, wow. I love it. So much smaller, so much easier.
And I'm gonna who's with your archer? I'm gonna put your second in command with your archers. I think.
Yes, that works for me.
Second in command is with your archer up here. That's your guardian, your king, and then your king is with your queen, guardian, and marksman, and your ace, your thane, is with your jack, your levy, bottom right hand corner.
Okay. I'll definitely forget that, but that's fine.
And I basically get the other 2. Perfect. Okay. Who do I want? My wizard. Now that I'm actually playing the Tiger Clan. Is that pretty good Australian, Ben?
Dude, it was like I'm like back home. I'm like standing at the deli there's some guy he's ordering a Chico roll. It's like he just took me back home. It's crazy.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my wizard. For this.
It's a 2x2 board size.
Yes.
For this
My
game, nice and
enforcer.
small. I also just ordered a batch of gaming mats for this too, so we will have a 2x2 gaming mat. But our 2x2 lunar mat also works pretty cool. It's Matt. Matt's here. Hey, Matt. Everyone at Matt and say that Matt is a good Matt. Do that.
I don't have enough minis for this mission.
Oh no.
Wait,
Sure.
Are you missing?
Maybe they're still in the thing.
There should be 6. There should be 6 Taiga Clan minis.
Because the Taiga Clan has 2 squads. Are they not supposed to be squads?
They are not, and I actually sent you the amended doc. It says in our chat
I see. When you said, "Hey, print this one," because I fixed the check mark, I didn't print the one that you had fixed a check mark. Is that what occurred just now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So the knight is a solo, not a squad.
Okay, I understand. This makes sense. My wizard and my enforcer up north, and my knight and my is the minute arms. Is he? That's the squad still.
That's the squad. That's the squad of shirtless dudes.
Yeah, got him. Perfect. They're down south. Okay, deployment is done.
Okay, now that deployment is done, we draw our objectives, which is going to be the blue card, and that's going to set what our mission is going to be.
Divide the board into identical quadrants measuring 12 by 12. The defender places 3 objective tokens on the board, each more than 6 inches. Is this the one that we did last time?
I think it is.
Claim Dominion. Yeah, I think that one was just on top. So we're going to do a different one.
Let's do a different one. Yeah.
Oh, the chalice.
Hey,
it was meant to be.
Dude,
the defending player.
Give me that chalice. I'm going to drink from it.
Places 4 objective tokens on the board, each more than 6 inches from any other objective token and the board edge. I am the defender. Objective tokens. Which ones are those?
Those are the blue ones.
The blue ones.
They should be
the little scrolls.
Yeah, with the scrolls, they should match the card back.
Oh, look at you color coordinating things. That makes sense.
They have letters on one side and objectives on the other, and this is precisely why they do that, is for missions like these, where you need to hide information.
Gotcha. Okay, so...
Clever boy.
The defender places 4 objective tokens on the board, each more than 6 inches from each... Okay, so I'm going to put 1 at the mausoleum, 1 inside this little thing. What are those? Is that 6 inches? Nope, not quite.
Corey,
Yes.
What is the standard model size, like model count size for this game?
I just answered it in chat as well.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's minimum 4, maximum 10. And the way force building works in this game, because we're using pre-built rosters and new people haven't seen the roster building process, you get 4 slots. You know, ace, king, queen, and jack. And each of those slots you choose whether or not it is a squad or a solo. And that's just something that comes free. You don't have to pay points for it or anything like that. You just choose whether or not it's going to be a single model that has more health, or 3 models that are bonded together and move together, and each of those models have less health. And this comes into play for things like area control and influencing the amount of attempts you get with certain weapons, etc. Or if you just want to have a horde army, you can. There's nothing stopping you.
I want all levies.
Yeah,
just Zerg rush them, man.
Yeah, levies are solid. So we are showcasing 2 particular factions a lot for Telegrad and the Taiga clans. There are 2 more that I am working on, kind of like focusing on, which is Wodans and Kavan. Wodans is more squad oriented. In fact, you want to take like all squads with them, whereas Kavan is all solo oriented. So we'll be seeing more of them in the future as the backroom heats up.
Yeah, so some of those things that you'll see as backroom goals, the one of the ideas that we're kicking around and is that we're going to try and have a lot of additional goals um, that just add more content to the book, potentially, or could be additional sheets and things like that. It's kind of cool. The different factions also they do have a bit of flavor too, which is cool. Which I really
And it's
like.
worth reiterating, this backroom event is not like the other ones. This isn't going to be a boxed game like Lunar or Violent Dark or Don't Look Back.
However,
or even Regime
now,
Rumble. There will be those elements, and there will be
there
bundles.
will be a bundle, like a starter bundle, if you want like a 2-player starter bundle, right? There will
Yes.
be that.
But YAFSIGA at its core, we are focusing on this as a primo book. We want this thing to exceed expectations and, you know, start rivaling your coffee table books, even if you don't even ever play the game. Like, there's a reason that we say we want to add to the book. It's because that is a lot of the focus here.
Yeah, it's gonna have a lot of art, ton of photos. Yeah, I'm trying to like really push my skills as a designer and stuff as well this time. And Corey too. I mean, a lot of the cards and stuff you're seeing on the table, Corey designed himself. So we're gonna really one for the shelf, one for the game table. Dude,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay. So according to this objective, I put 4 objectives. One here, one there, one up here, one down here. I wonder if I need to let me try to tone down the contrast on this main camera. Kind of blowing out it's blowing out all the lights, man. I've selected 1 as the secret objective. I know, Ben. I know where the chalice is.
And if you're
It's
if you're
the one
about...
under the little thing.
And for those of you at home, if you're playing this mission and you're
It's too
concerned
dark.
about
That's a little dark, yeah,
it's a little
maybe.
dark, yeah. If you're concerned about, your opponent choosing information like this and just kind of like, like pick a number and then changing the number halfway through, you can record down which of the objectives you've chosen on like a slip of paper or something, and just like leave that aside, and then when somebody's secured the correct objective, just reveal the paper as like, yeah, this is it.
You
So
have to
they're
get a third party in the room to
yeah,
eat the paper,
you need Doug.
and then
You need Doug
you
in the room
cut
specifically.
them open when you're ready
Oh.
to.
It's
No,
like
never
there's
mind. You don't need
nuclear
Doug.
codes.
You don't need Doug.
Yeah. You get the guy with the nuclear football to come in, and he's got the code chained to his wrist. And then when it's time to choose the secret,
Yeah.
he has to. Yeah, the
Well,
president
no,
has to come in the room.
You
then
surgically inscribe which one on the outer lining of the stomach. And then the president has to stab the man in order to read it, the code.
Oh yeah.
That was like a proposed thing. Real
Yes,
talk.
it was. It was.
Someone was like, how do we make sure the president doesn't just kill a bunch of people? And they say, well, he has to kill one person personally with a knife. And the code will be in the guy's gut.
Let's play some games. Let's play some games.
Okay.
Yeah. This is some regime rumble talk. Let's go.
All right. I have chosen it. Most models and banners within 4 inches of objectives bin score 3 points at the end of the game if you control the chalice.
Okay.
And I score 3 points. It's a 3-round game, so this one's going to go pretty fast.
Cool. That's great. I got a lot of work to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After this, we draw a twist. Something that influences the game in some way, shape, or form. And that is the maroon card, or
Lover's Boon. Each player may push their luck twice per round instead of once.
Hey, one of the few twists that are positive.
Love it.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then a motive.
And then we reveal 2 motives, and they stay in play until they are scored.
Oh, that's right. First motive is all-out assault. Score this immediately after, I think we drew, yes, these are from the top of the line. Unless they repeat.
There's only one of each, so if they're
Northern Dominion.
Yeah, let's see.
At the beginning of the conquest phase, have the most models and banners within 4 inches of deployment point A. Oh, all right, so I have an advantage there. At the beginning, and utter supremacy. at the beginning of the conquest phase, have the most conscious models on the board and at least one enemy model downed. You get a point. All right.
All right. Ben.
That's it, huh?
Yeah. And now we're ready to begin. The attacker takes the first turn. The push and pull is that the defender
That's
gets
me.
to choose more about how the objectives play out, like deployment of objectives, that sort of thing. But the attacker gets to take the first turn.
Yeah. Hello, it's me, the attacker.
Yes. Kicks his feet in the back. Hey.
Okay, so let's run everyone through how activation works in
Yes.
So when you have, sorry, I was swallowing there. You have your deck of face cards: King, Queen, Jack, Ace, and a Joker. As you guys saw on these rosters, you have an Ace as your leader, a King as your second, Queen, Joker, Jack, sorry, as your second, third, fourth. The Joker is a wild card. You pick one of these. You have a King of Diamonds and a King of Hearts. So each of your four either units or squads gets 2 activations per round, and then one of them gets a bonus third. The drawback to your bonus third is that if you make an attack, just an attack, or is there other things too?
It's just an attack.
Just an attack, and you flip over from the Chaos deck. So this is a 4 of diamonds. If Ben had played a King of Diamonds and the 4 of Diamonds was a success, because the suits match, it would be a critical success. But if he had played his Joker card to activate his King and drew a 4 of Diamonds, you don't get that critical chance.
Correct, because the Joker has no suit, technically.
Yeah. Okay, so Ben, you have your Levy, which is your Jack, sorry, your Marksman, which is your Queen, and your Guardian. You have your King and your Queens up north, and you have your Ace and your Jacks down south.
Okay. And what's my objective again for this?
There's 4 objectives. One of them is the Chalice. I know which one. And you're trying to hold the Chalice at the end of the game.
Okay. So I'm going to move my Thane just directly into the middle of this area.
I'll take your Ace of Hearts and I'll play it up here. Your Thane is going to move. His move is 4 inches. So he'll just move 4 inches right towards this little gate.
Yep. And each model gets 2 simple skills during an activation. So a 4-inch move is 1 simple skill. So you can move again, or you can attack, or you can do a couple of other things that are... Do you have the reference on hand?
Yes, I do. He could command. As an Ace, he could command.
That is a full, like a complex action, which is 2 actions.
Oh, 2 simples or 1 complex. I see.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna double move.
You could You could prepare. I'm assuming you're double moving towards this first objective.
Correct.
What a fool! Don't even waste your time with that one. Don't even dig up that corpse.
This is gonna be famous last words, dude. Telegrad, they're showing up. They're gonna win. Just straight up.
All right, so we've
1. We've got the money. We've got the technology.
That was 1.
Yep.
What is? All right, my turn now. What is my wizard's range for his lightning bolt? Yeah, and Ember Hands. I like the word Ember Hands.
Yes. So Ember Hands is a close combat spell. It's basically you're setting your hands on fire and then,
I like this.
Reach out and touch them.
Punching them.
Yes.
Yes.
But for ranged spells like Lightning Bolt, it is equal to your willpower.
All right, so 7 for my character.
So you'd have a range of 7 inches. Now, your wizard has Focus Bauble, which is a upgrade, and that actually extends your spell's range by an additional 4 inches.
Ooh.
He's a sniper.
Can lightning chain? I'm just really spitballing here.
No, unfortunately not. It's a direct attack.
It's not OP. I'm not Thor over here. All right.
And the prepare is an expansion spell.
What is the prepare object or prepare action? I forget.
You spend a short skill or a simple skill to test against your skill stat.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
And then if you succeed, you become focused. In which case, I believe you become evasive is the proper term.
Do I have to open this gate? Is there rules for opening doors in YAFSIGA, or is it just open?
You can rule that with your opponent. There are no specific terrain rules for interacting with doors. However, the interact simple action is a thing, and you and your opponent can talk about it about opening and closing a door being one simple action to do. That's easy enough.
Ben, I'm just gonna count all these doors as open.
That's fine with me.
My wizard's he's gonna hide in the brush over there.
Very nice.
Okay, Ben.
Bolts of light was coming up from the brush.
Nothing to see here.
That bush is deadly.
All right.
So that was also my ace. So I'll put that.
Okay. So each of you spent one of your 9 cards to activate models.
My turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna activate my levy.
Okay.
Are they at the bottom?
They are. They're south.
Yeah, I'm gonna move them directly towards. I'm gonna move them directly west.
Oh, okay. So the way group movement works, if I remember, I'll move 1 4 inches, and then the other 2 just have to be within an inch of him. Is that correct?
Within 2 inches.
Then 2 inches. So you can kind of leapfrog.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first move.
That is intentional.
And then the second move, Ben, you just want to double move these guys?
Yes. Yes, please.
Oh, they're just sneaking by. And then within 2 inches, so I'll put him here and him over here.
We've got 26 people watching. Hey, guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone that is watching, if you have any questions at all about our new game, it's launching for pre-order on the 3rd of June. Just drop them in chat or go to the Discord. We're here with the writer of the game, Corey. Just don't hesitate to ask whatever you want to know.
Don't we have like a notify me link?
Yeah, well, yeah. If you go to the website on the YAFSIGA page, you can put your email in and you'll get a notification when it goes live for pre-order. There will be a early bird special. We've done this before. We're going to do it again. I know some people don't like it, but there will be a limited early bird special with some additional cool stuff. So make sure you remember that date.
You should drop that link in chat, man.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to drop the link in chat.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna play my joke. Do I want to play my Joker? It's the first round. I can play my Joker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play my Joker.
Especially for movement early on.
Yeah, and I'm gonna move my wizard again. Rules for climbing over things. I'm climbing over this wall in front of me.
Let me look at our terrain features and get you exact wording. Well, is the wall over an inch tall?
It is not. No.
Then you can mantle it with no issues.
Yeah. Someone was wondering, does a leader make the move, or is the levy all of the same type? I think, if I understand what he's asked, what they're asking, is there like in a squad? Is there like a leader of the squad, or are they all just considered like?
Oh yeah, they're all 3 of a kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no like squad leader and then two mooks, I guess.
My wizard moved with his the Joker, and I'm gonna shoot a lightning bolt at your thing.
Lightning bolt.
I'm gonna do it. So my wizard has a will of 7, right? So I'm looking for a 7 or under. Correct here?
Yeah, so Willis, sorry, I'm answering Matt's question about ideal terrain. This is actually a really good example of how much terrain you should use. But a rule of thumb for me is if you do an 8x8 square and fill that completely with terrain, and then blow it up across the entire table, or even do a full foot of terrain completely jam packed and then blow that up across the entire 2x2 table. That should do you pretty well.
Doug has been playing a lot of YAFSIGA, so he may
yeah.
He's been playing with different types of terrain, I think, so he might also be able to comment what he thinks is a good.
Yeah, Doug, sound off if you've got any anecdotes you want to share about your experiences. You've been playing a lot the past.
Doug and Tracy has
Doug
one
and Tracy.
Sundered Empire kit.
Yep.
That that phrase, even outside of the game, that is a perfect phrase.
Yeah.
That may be the most perfect kit. Okay,
the
so
Sundered Empires are a really damn good kit.
Oh, and speaking of Sundered Empires, the Shattered Kingdom? Ben, what was the
Kingdom.
thing? Yeah, the Shattered Kingdom, sculpted by your boy Corey right here.
So,
you may
one
have
of my
seen a post.
collaborations with you guys.
Yeah.
This thing. Oh my god! Look at
It
this.
is
thing.
a digital version of like digital equivalent, essentially, of it.
Yeah.
So
the dimensions are meant to be compatible with the Sundered Empire, so you could use them side by side, or one for the other, etc. Yeah, the picture looked really good.
Yeah.
Thoroughly impressed.
Shout out to our friend David who does all my
David?
filament printing for me. We don't actually do any filament printing ourselves. You could print these in resin, I think, and they would be all right. You'd have to figure it out though. I had him print me a set. Probably going to have him maybe print me another set, possibly, because I really like it. So yeah, if you're a 3D printing guy, person, and you're like, I want some additional terrain, we sell this set on our website, and it's pretty cost effective too. So that's definitely going to be something that we'll be pushing a lot as part of the release. So
I'm shooting a lightning bolt at you. That's what I'm pushing right now.
Do it. Just try it.
So,
Just try it.
Since you're casting a spell, you need to reveal a chaos card, and if it is your will or less, it is a success.
It is a 9. It is not. I want to push my luck though.
Sure. That is another mechanic in this game. You are allowed to push your luck once per round.
Except for all the clovers.
Yes. Because of the twist that we've drawn, you can do it twice per round instead. And pushing your luck is two things. You can either retry a save or a test that you would fail, or you can force an opponent to retry a save they would succeed.
I failed it 2 times in a row. Drew a 9 and then an 8. So
Rip.
Yep.
Ripperoni.
And that was his turn. Ben, your turn.
It sucks to suck. So yeah, I'm gonna. Can I get into combat with my Thane?
You cannot. But you can pre-measure, right? So I can measure for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. It's gonna be right. You could get him base to base, but you couldn't make an attack unless you moved and then planned to make an attack with you can move with your Joker and then make an attack with your second base.
But that would take 2 activations to do.
Right.
Instead, I'm gonna move my marksman.
Okay.
West.
Straight west.
Yeah, I'm gonna move them west once, and then I may be in range to shoot, possibly.
Probably.
Mark.
All right.
Malev, no joke. One of my playtesters actually named their marksman Marky Mark the Marksman.
They are. Oh no. Oh no. Deforestation. Okay. They're 10 inches. They're at 10 inches right now. 3 to 12 inches. Yes. So they are within range after the first move. Then.
Let's shoot.
Let's shoot. Okay.
Okay. So each weapon has a burst value, which is how many attempts you get at performing a success. Previously, when Connor tried to cast his spell, he only had a burst value of 1. So 1 card, pass or fail, that was it. When you have a weapon that is wielded by a squad, your burst value of your weapon becomes however many members of the squad have line of sight and legal range to their target. In this case, all 3 marksmen have line of sight and legal range to the whoever they're looking at. am drawing a blank.
The man.
Yeah. That's my which one is that?
It's your guy.
Yeah. Oh, that's my enforcer.
Okay, your enforcer. Caps, yeah, either or.
Dutch
But
tilts, man.
to conclude the thought, essentially, because all three of them have line of sight and legal range to them, you get 3 tries, plus your push your luck.
So, Ben, your first try. First shot is your marksman have a skill of 7, so we're looking for a 7 or under. First one's a 4, so it hits.
Okay, so the 4 is a success, and is it of the correct class? The crit?
I didn't specify. No, it's a 4 of diamonds, so it can't be.
Okay.
Oh wait. Which one's is? It may have been. There's a 50-50 shot. I'm just going to do it random.
Okay.
I forgot to pull this card.
It's fine. We'll just call it a regular. It doesn't have to be a crit.
It is. It is a 4 of diamonds. 50-50.
Sweet.
Yay,
Okay.
I'm so good.
So the way crits work is that each weapon has 2 damage values. One is regular damage and one is crit damage. I believe the crit damage for a longbow is 3.
3. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's written on the roster. It's just like 2/3. So
yeah.
Pretty standard.
So it does 3 damage, and then I have like a save, right?
Yes, you do. So your enforcer gets to make a save. They reveal a card off the top and then add their SB, which is a save bonus.
5 plus 1 is a 6.
Yes. So you're comparing your save bonus to the 4 that Ben just drew, plus the longbow's power. The longbow's power is
9. So it's 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. So
yes,
I got 6. You did 8. It hits.
Okay, so because you didn't succeed at saving against the attack, you take the attack's damage, which, since it's a critical, is 3. So
and
that
my guy only has 4 health.
Yes. So he's 3/4 of the way dead.
How does it feel to be a pincushion, my dude?
I'm going to tell you how it feels.
We'll see if you will.
Right
you
after this message from our sponsor.
Right after. Skillshare. Have you ever wanted to learn something new?
Shopify.
Some VPN company.
All right. Okay. I feel like I need to get him out of there. Right?
Yeah. I mean, you can try.
Yeah, so I'm going to play a king. Just going to tuck him into these trees. What's this winning? I wanted this point, man.
Well, there are cover rules.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go hide behind these trees. Okay, right there. Okay, that's my turn. Your turn.
I'm gonna move my guardian directly into the center of the
guardian
towards that. My other solo.
Oh yeah,
other solo.
He's gonna hop the fence, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna hop the fence and go towards that little.
So one move will take you to the base of the fence, and then Corey rules for climbing a 2-inch tall fence.
Okay. You can use the climb simple action, which I'm going to look up the exact ruling for that real quick because rules are fun.
The amount of lunar editing that I have been doing the past 2 weeks, and then trying to play a different game, just like it's over. Numbers don't make sense anymore.
So climb is essentially you place him on the other side of that fence.
Okay.
You must end your activation on solid ground, so you can't end on top of the fence, for example. Solid ground is defined as your entire base must be resting on a flat surface. like comfortably. Like if you took your hand off the miniature and it fell, that would not be solid ground. Um, if the activated unit has only performed one simple action and is not on solid ground, it may then perform another climb action to find solid ground. If the activating unit cannot be placed on solid ground within 2 climb actions, the activation is considered invalid and cannot be performed. So basically, if you have a move of 4 and a wall that is 9 inches high, you can't climb that. It's just too
Gotcha.
difficult.
Okay.
If the activating unit is part of there's squad climbing as well, but essentially you climb up, over, and down, and then you end on the other side. In this case,
Cool.
So
Seems
then
pretty straightforward.
that is your turn, and that is your guardian. So take his card. Back to my turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna activate my knight. Take a queen out. My knight is just gonna scooch on up here. Got 2 move actions. Okay. All right, that's it. Ben, your turn.
All right, so I've activated all of my units at least once at this point.
Correct.
So they all should have one more activation, and then I have my Joker left, which will give one of them one more activation.
Correct.
I'm going to charge my levy. Could I get into combat with my levy down in the if I'm heading?
No, not with
going directly
move.
west.
You could get him base to base with him.
Who are they at the bottom? Is that your?
That's my minute arms.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I like to look dangerously.
Okay, so first move,
This
probably
is
this guy.
standard Ben play right here. Very aggressive.
There. 1, 1, 2.
Uh-oh. R.I.P. fence.
All right, so that's your first move. So you want to engage them and base to base here? That's your plan?
Yeah. Yeah, why not, right?
Second move.
You know, we only live once.
All sorts of tied up. Okay, but you can't do anything else.
Yeah.
That is your levy, so that's your last attack. Scoot these down here.
very nice.
And that is your turn. It is now my turn, and those guys haven't activated at all. So I'm gonna activate them. Jack of spades. And so I should just attack, right? Because I can just do attack and then another attack if I am successful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or you could not attack.
About to get wrecked.
Punish him for his hubris.
Yeah, for real. Okay, so first attack. My minute arms, their skill is only 5. Here we go. Oh, that's a 10. That's not doing it. I'm gonna go and push my luck for the second time this round. Here we go. Oh wait, I have a burst though, right? Because there's 3 of them.
Yes, you do.
All right, so first one didn't count. Second one is a 5. It hits.
Yes.
And it hits the most it can at 5.
Well,
So-
your men-at-arms are doing melee, right?
Yes.
They have a fizz of 7.
Oh, they have a fizz of. I was looking at skill. My B.
Yeah.
Makes more sense. Okay, so 5, and it's 5 plus my power of 3, so that's 8.
Yes.
Ben, your
now-
save is a 2.
Ooh.
The 2 plus 1 is 3. Not going to do it. Would you like to push your luck on that? You'd have to get.
Can't push your luck on your own save. You can only do it on
Oh.
opponent.
Oh. You can't
Sad
do that.
times. Sad times.
So it doesn't do it. And the damage there is 2. So it does 2 damage, which will kill one of his squad members.
Yep. That just straight up removes it from the board.
Sucks to suck.
He
man.
just got deleted.
Zap.
And now I'm going to attack again.
Oh no.
Yep, I'm going to attack again. First one is a 4, so that counts. It hits. Power is 3. Nope.
Guys,
That's four?
I think I messed up here, guys.
I think you messed up. 4 plus 4 is 8.
The 8 saves.
No, not his. That's mine. The 8 power.
Oh, yours? Oh.
He got a 4 plus 1.
That doesn't do it.
Does not save, so it does another 2 damage.
Yep. That's another dude gone.
All right, Ben.
Damn. Wait, did you activate twice?
I attacked twice. Attacks are simple actions.
Oh yeah.
You literally walked up to my guys and like
Look,
threw your weapons down, and you were like, "What you gonna do?"
Man. I'm not a
And then-
smart man. We
Ben,
should
no.
it should be well established at this point, okay?
All right. Yeah.
You know, I can sculpt pretty things and paint pretty pictures, but I cannot play games.
What's your next? Oh wait. What's over here? Oh wait. Are these models removed or are they downed?
They're removed because they're squad.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for Lupo, to clarify what just happened, Connor performs 1 attack, and he drew 1 card, which was less than or equal to his fizz, which was a success for him. He applied his weapon's power bonus together, and that was his total sum. Ben then drew a card to try to save against it, and because the card plus his save bonus was lower than Connor's attack, the attack goes through, and he is dealt X amount of damage. In this case, it was 2. Each squad member only has 2 health. So when a squad member takes damage, if it's enough damage to kill them, they are deleted from the board immediately. For the last member of a squad, so when they go from 3 down to 1, or if it's a solo because they only have 1, they are downed instead of removed. And there's a whole separate section that we'll get into once a model gets downed. We'll cover it, but that's what happened.
Yeah, and I mean, real simple. If you're very dice base oriented, and we're gonna have some gameplay videos coming out in the next, maybe not next week, but the week after that.
No,
leading
it's
up to the
next
launch.
week. It's next week.
End of next week, it'll be coming out. We basically, rolled a dice. We drew a card to hit. I hit. I drew a card to see how much I hit for. He drew a card to see if he had an armor save, and it didn't. So he took the damage. So that was all that interaction was. And the amount of cards we drew was the same amount of dice that you would roll, which would be like 3, I guess, technically.
It was 4 cards total.
4.
2 for the first one, 2 for
And
the
to
second.
hit. Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, for Lupo. So the Chaos deck is all of the cards 2 through 10. And there's a little bit of like a bluffing and like a poker element, like a gamble, because as you're drawing cards and you know what's been drawn, you can get an idea of if your attacks are going to be more or less successful. And therefore, you may want to be riskier with your actions or more conservative. Now, once this deck gets to 5 cards, we'll shuffle them all up and start over the RNG.
Yeah.
Which at this rate will be next round. But
yeah.
So it adds a really interesting element of it's not true random because every time you draw, it very subtly affects the next one. And you can start thinking like, oh man, I feel like I've seen all of the 7, 8s, and 9s and 10s. So I'm guaranteed to hit with this sort of situation.
Yeah, as the turn goes on, the types of activations you perform become more or less risky depending on what has been performed prior.
Yeah. It's I think it's pretty fun. And I think that like slight little change based on rolling dice, because there's so many times when you're playing a game and the dice just don't roll in your favor and you're just like, what am I, like, fate just has it out for me today. Like I could not win this game. This gives like the ever so chance of control where I can blame myself and feel good about it at the end of the game. You know what I mean? Like
that's the best
feeling. It was
feeling.
my fault. So, Ben, your turn. What would you like to do? Do you have a Joker? You could activate this single man.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. That's what I was going to do.
Yeah, what I'd like to point out real quick is that even though a majority of his squad members have died, the potency of his attacks is still there. It's just the amount of cards that he is revealing will be lessened. So there is totally a chance that this one model can come back and just completely Shrek this other unit.
That's what I'm hoping. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Not gonna happen.
I'm gonna
You got
use
the luck
my
of defeat, right?
use my Joker, and I still can push my luck.
Yeah.
Hold on. Need to focus.
Yeah.
Focus.
I think the levy regen happens. Yeah, levy regen happens. I think at the end of the phase. I'm gonna double check that.
Okay, so you use your Joker, and you're just swinging away. Here we go. Your skill for your levy, or your fizz is 8. Much better than my guys. I drew a 6. 6. A 6 does successfully hit. And then you add that to your power. Oh, son of a gun. You add that to your power. Your power is 4. Oh, man, so 10. 10 is rough. 10 is hard.
So,
I have to draw a 9 or a 10 here, right?
Yes. So it should be noted that a 10 always succeeds on the save. It's been patched in as like even if you go to like 11s or 12s or something, a 10 will always save you.
It is a 5.
Okay.
So can't. It's not going to save. So it does. You can't crit. So you do 2 damage to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as far as removing models, removing closest, removing your choice, how does it work?
The defender removes choice.
I'm going to remove the one you're engaged with.
Yeah.
That's what
So all of them should be engaged with that one, because when you end an activation, everything that could be engaged snaps to that model.
Okay, well, I'll remove the middle guy there. Ben, would you like to do a follow-up attack?
Yes. Yes, I do.
What
This man is
visual.
the hero that we need tonight.
The hero of Telegrad.
You're a 7, so that will hit under your physical 8.
Yo, let's go.
I drew a 6, which means it does not save, and your 2 damage will go through, and it will kill my second man.
Welcome
to the Thunderdome. Jeez,
this is the worst.
Welcome to the Reach.
Okay, I am going to activate my minute arms. That's right. I still have an activation. And I'm going to hit you. It's a 2, so it hits. My power is 3, so we have a 5.
Watch me save this. Watch me save this and just be like,
wow! You do save it, and I'm gonna. I've already used both my push deluxe, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
Son of a gun. Okay, so you save it. I hit you, and your guy just shrugs it off.
I love it.
I'm gonna hit you again. I'm gonna hit you again. I still got one more. I did an 8, and an 8 doesn't hit.
No.
Unlucky. All right, so that also kind of showcased how quickly combat moves as well in this game. It's not like it's not like a long drawn out process. It's quite quick. It's quite intuitive. Like we keep saying, this is diceless, but it's still using RNG as a vehicle to affect the effects of the game, I guess. So even though we say diceless, it's in essence it's the same type of thing that you would be used to. All right, my turn.
Your turn. You have everyone except your levy.
What? So my Thane. Do I have to search these points or like what?
You just have to stand near them and then hope that you're controlling the right one at the end of the game.
Okay.
So the more points you control, the more likely you are to win.
Gotcha. Okay, so my marksman, I'm going to move them like west, but then down a little bit, if that makes sense. I want to go like around that large bush thing.
Yeah, I'll see how far I can get. Fringes first, leapfrog maximum.
Yes. Yep.
And then you want to come inside of the cemetery, Ben?
I think so. Yeah, I think I would like to. Sounds good to me.
So you'll get right inside of this gate. We'll get the other two right inside as well.
Oh no, I said so earlier, but this table is really nice.
This is a bummer for my wizard. Let me tell you.
We call it the old pincer maneuver back in the streets of Telegrad, you know?
he is surrounded. All right, so that's their turn.
Watch the wizard just delete everyone.
This graveyard will be your grave.
He'll just be like, he's just standing there and he's just waiting for everyone to come closer, and then it's like everyone just gets deleted.
So what you're saying is that I should do a self-destruct spell.
You should though. Really, you need to
Ember,
give people what
there's
they want.
Ember Hands and then Ember Heart. And Ember Heart just catches everything around him on fire. It's great. I love it. Hey Ben, guess what?
I think Fireball would probably be like a straight line, and everything in the line just gets hit. Probably.
Guess what? What, Connor?
Oh, I was gonna do something, but I'm not. JK. Oh well, JK. My wizard's going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wizard do 5.
How much does my lightning bolt only do 1 damage?
It does 2 damage regular, 5 damage crit.
I would like to crit with that. So I played an Ace of Clubs, and I am targeting Ben your Thane.
It also has Pierce 1, for the record. So it ignores.
I drew a 10. I drew a 10, Corey. Whatever you're going to say is completely irrelevant because I drew a 10.
Lightning Bolt is also burst 2.
Oh, it's burst 2. It's not irrelevant. I drew a 9. It's very irrelevant. It's still irrelevant.
I'm so sorry.
I'm going to cast... Can I cast Lightning Bolts again?
You have another short action, yeah? Or simple action?
Okay. It's a 5. Lightning Bolt hits. Woo.
There we go.
5, is it plus 3 power? So is it 8?
Yes.
Okay. And Ben,
and then
you're...
It has piercing 1, so it ignores 1 of your save bonus. So, like, if your save bonus is 2, it's now down to 1. Did he save?
I drew a 10. I drew a 10 for his save.
Yeah. Every lightning bolt cast just gets sadder and sadder.
I think you need to just give up this magic business.
I need to Ember Hands.
You need to just get a real job.
I need to Ember Hands ASAP. This ranged crap, it's like, nah. I need to grab your face and burn you like Harry Potter. You know what I'm saying? You guys. Okay, Ben, what would you like to do? Your Guardian and your...
My Guardian, I think so currently I'm close to controlling 3 of these points.
You are.
So
Yeah, for Lupo for real, man.
It's rough. I can't throw a whole deck of cards out the window though.
I think I want to move my Guardian up to that wall in front of the wizard. There's no way I could get into combat with the wizard, right?
Correct. So you'll move 1 move. That puts him kind of near the wall.
Yeah, it also gives me a little bit of cover too, so...
You want to, like, tuck into the corner? You'll still be with an objective.
I think I would like to, yeah. That just so I have some cover. In case you try any magical shenanigans here.
Apparently it doesn't matter.
I'm very sad that I did not give the wizard concussive blast. That's a AoE.
What does a focus bauble do again?
It increases your range by 4 inches.
Oh,
so, yeah.
What about Mire?
Mire, let me pull up the spells real quick. It's a spell attack, burst of 1 with an inf. Every enemy units that fail their save against this spell are given the muddled and slowed status effects. Slowed reduces their movement value to 2, and then muddled, I believe. Let me pull up the exact wording on that. Status effects and tokens. -1 to all tests. This effect expires immediately after its bearer fails a test. So it imposes both of those status conditions on whoever suffers the attack.
Okay. Ben, I moved my knight up around this corner. He is now engaged with your marksman from behind. You have your
You can
Thane
try
left.
it on for size.
What would your Thane like to do?
My Thane, I would like to move up to that wall.
Tuck in.
Yeah, maybe I'll like prepare or something. Maybe.
Can he prepare?
Or
Yeah.
is there something like that? I
I
don't
drew
know.
a 6. And
What
now
is
he's going
your
for
skill?
skill. Skill is 5 for the Thane, so it does not prepare.
He's not prepared.
I have my king left. It is my last activation.
I don't have any grenades, Matt. If I did, you would have seen me throw all of them probably on turn 1.
4 inches
But I don't.
up. I'm going to move in and also engage the archer from behind. Okay, that is the end of round 1.
Wait, who's that guy? Who's that guy up there?
He's the guy that you shot, and I retreated into the woods. I hid
Who's
myself
the
under
other
the
guy up
brush.
there?
That's my knight.
I forgot about the other guy up there.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Northern Dominion, at the beginning of the conquest phase, which is what we just started, have the most models and banners within 4 inches of deployment point A. So I get that point, right, Corey?
Yes, you do.
Yes! Utter Supremacy, most conscious models on the board, and at least 1 enemy model is downed. That one no one has got. The next motive bin, Western Dominion, at the beginning of conquest phase, have the most model and banners within 4 inches of deployment D. That's where our...
Ooh.
Oh no. It's the stakes, man. The stakes just got rose.
The battle of the lowly
Battle of the
truth.
D.
Well,
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Wait, conquest phase.
yes.
We need to place banners.
Yes. So each solo, beginning with the attacker, followed by the defender, gets to place 1 banner token within 4 inches of that conscious solo model.
All right, Ben.
Okay.
So
Your Thane, where would you like to put a banner?
Just I guess right next to.
Next to the objective.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
I have 2 solos. I will put a banner next to the objective. Where would you like to put your second one? Next to this curvy objective? Or do you want to go up on the southern objective? Or this... within 4, probably. No, it could count.
Yeah,
can
right there
test
is
that
fine. Yeah.
All right. This way. I'm going to put another one over here. And I have 1 more solo that I'm going to put.
Oh, you only place 1 banner per.
I have 3 solos.
But per round. So you have 3. You have 3 banners, and you'll place 1 per round, so that by the end you should have 3 banners.
I see. Okay. Well, we place our banners. Next is the reclaim court cards. Boom.
Yes.
I'll grab these.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we have shuffle the chaos deck. Cards have been reclaimed. Chaos deck is getting shuffled. And then we score some points. We score points according to the objective, correct?
Oh, real quick. Levies.
Oh,
Ben.
yeah.
At the beginning of the conquest phase, you get to, if this unit has exactly 1 conscious member, you return a model to the unit.
That's dumb. I don't.
So,
who wrote that?
So I think
the king is back.
You would actually score the D, the Western Dominion.
Dude, this is all I do, man. I just score D all day.
Okay.
I just score D all day.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
Listen, I'm gonna give it to you, but
well. So what does Western Dominion say? Does it also say at the beginning of the conquest?
It does.
Okay, so only the way it would probably work is only one of those 2 things could happen. So I'll probably have to make a specific timing chart for that because this has now come up. But more likely it would be scoring first, followed by any archetype effects for balance reasons.
Yeah, let's do that. Ben, screw you.
I mean, you're just rewriting the game, like on the fly. It's fine.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
Fine.
sorry that not everything can go in your favor.
Oh, I'm just trying to live my life here, and you
Listen, I'm just
trying to get some D.
here.
We're triangulating hard right now, okay? Let's get mad into this. Let's think this is a quadratic formula. All right, so
I'm gonna go turn on the light in my room real quick. The sun has set and it's
sure.
dark.
Ben, you got 2. Where's the thing? Score points. We did that. Upkeep. We have an initiative round.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Draw
since
Go ahead.
you don't draw because you've done random assignments, you have an attacker and a defender. So now you just move into the next round and the attacker takes the first turn again.
Okay, Ben, you're the attacker.
This is turn 2, right?
This is turn 2.
Okay. I'm going to charge you with my guardian into the wizard.
Your guardian. That is your king. Okay, yep. First action, he'll get there for sure. So second action, he's going to attack.
Yes, please.
Physical is 7. I drew a 9. Would you like to push your luck?
Yes, please.
I drew an 8. Sucks this up.
Well, that's a disappointing result.
My wizard is going to activate. I would like to try to cast Ember Hands on myself. Is it on myself or is it against him?
It's an attack, so you would actually, willpower attack as normal.
I drew a 2, so it does go off, but kind of low.
It's more like a lighter
Ember.
hands.
It's more like a Zippo.
Zippo hands.
Okay, just throw a Zippo at you. It's a 2. My power's 3, so that's 5.
Mm-hmm.
Then drew an 8 armor. How does armor save for magic?
It's just a regular save bonus. There's no armor or vitality anymore.
8 plus 2, so that definitely saves. I would like to do that again. Do a 3. This time I threw a Zippo with a little bit more force.
Yeah.
Oh wait, forgot to pull cards to see if they crit. I mean, not that it matters so far, but it should be important. My thing. I'll draw it random. It doesn't matter because it was a 3 of a heart. Great. And Ben went with his guardian, which was a king. All right, second one. I drew a 3. It hits. 3 plus 3 is 6.
Yep.
Ben, you have a 2 armor save plus 4 is also 6. Can I force him to redraw that?
Yes, if you have a luck to push, you can force him to redraw it.
I do. Was a 10.
Rip.
That was not a. I shouldn't have done
rip
that.
This
is why I don't play blackjack. All right, Ben, your turn.
The house always wins, dude, and I'm the house. So
yeah, okay.
I'm gonna move my Thane up and attack that same guy.
You'll not be able
to. I can't. What?
Can't get there. He only has 4 inches of movement.
Oh.
You could engage though.
Who wrote this game? Yeah, let's just do it.
Gonna engage.
Yeah, let's engage.
Right, so that was your thing. That was your ace. The first ace. I am going to activate my wizard again. I'm doing it. He is going to Ember Hands your guardian again. Boom! 6. That's better.
Ooh,
that feels
solid.
Better. 6 plus 3 is 9. Then your guardian here has a +2 save. Drew an 8.
What's the save bonus? Needs to beat it.
For an 8 plus 2. Have I pushed my luck
The
twice this round already?
Save bonus on my Thane is 2, right?
Have you pushed it twice?
Did I push it at the
Chat.
beginning?
Chat sound off. Did you push twice or no? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I'll let you do it though.
All right, I'm
'cause
pushing
I'm
again.
nice
It's a 3! Ember Hands!
Okay.
Yes! Okay, it hits. So how much damage does it do?
2 damage, and it has Immolate. Oh, okay. Chat has chimed in.
You guys,
Okay.
why would you chime in after we...
I'll let you...
Worst.
look, I
No,
want to
it's
see...
Ben,
Okay.
this is the game. This isn't happening. No, we're fine. We're fine.
Okay.
I don't
Okay,
even
I'm
care.
trying to be a nice guy here.
I'm not even scared.
I'm just trying to let you cheat, and you're not cheating. I'm trying to let you
Tracy.
cheat.
Tracy knows what's up.
Tracy knows. All right, Ben, what would you like to do next?
Smash your wizard's head in.
Do it.
Wait,
with
with your
my
Thane
Joker.
or your Guardian? When you want
Gentlemen,
to use your
I'm going to
Joker
get some
card?
water. I will be right back. And
Sure.
this is a reminder to the rest of
Probably.
chat. Chat, you need to hydrate.
Hydrate.
You should be drinking at least 15 cups of 1 liter water a day.
This is my 13th.
I don't drink near enough water.
Boy.
I say that as I'm drinking a beer.
What are you doing?
I will attack with my Thane.
The Thane. Okay, pulling the ace. Thane is attacking. He has a fizz of 7. To a 5, it hits. His power is 4, which is 9.
Yes.
Yeah, my wizard has a save of 1, and I drew a 2, so does not save. And your Thane damage is... Oh, wait. What was this? 7.
The damage
7 of
is
clubs.
2.
No, no crit. So 2 damage against my wizard.
I love that for you, dude.
Would you like him to do it again?
Yes. Well, no, because I already activated once, right?
What, you get 2 attacks, though?
Yeah,
attack is a simple action.
Yes, I do want to do that again, actually.
It is a 9.
I
A
do
9
really
does
wanna
not
do that
happen.
Oh.
9 does not hit. Would you like to push your luck, though?
He has a pole arm, Doug. I've already done... You can only push your luck once, right?
Twice per round because of the...
then yes, I do want to push my luck. Thank you.
As a 10. Does not hit.
Man, dude, the pushing the luck has not worked for anyone, pretty much.
I'm activating my wizard one more time.
I mean,
I'm
this guy is
throwing
holding
down-
off 2 people.
I'm throwing down the Joker. Joker is activating. I am Ember Handsing your Guardian. Drew a 10.
Mm. Sad times for Connor.
All right, here we go. I'm going to Ember Hands him again. Drew a
What
Drew a
did you
2.
draw?
Draw 2.
Okay.
2 plus 3 is 5. This is against your Guardian. Guardian has a +2 save. Oh, it worked. It worked this time.
He finally do some burn.
It was a 2 of... Oh, it wasn't a crit, though. Okay. I Ember Hands his Guardian. So what's going on here?
Fantastic. Okay, so you have now lit his Guardian fire. So you've done 2 damage automatically. And then the Ember Hands has the Immolate keyword. So Immolate, I am currently scrolling up to the status effect right now. All right. It inflicts the burning condition. Before their activation, the affected unit makes a skill save. If they succeed, it's essentially to pat out the fire. If they succeed, this effect expires immediately. But if they fail, the model of their choice within the affected unit takes 1 damage. So if it's a solo, that's the only
Takes
model
1.
that can take damage. Yeah.
All right, Ben, would you like to activate your Guardian? Play it up.
I'm on fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
So,
Yeah. Would you like a King or a Joker?
I think I'll do my king. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll play my last
Activate
king
your
card.
King, your Guardian. Make a skill check. Your Guardian's skill is 5. Drew a 7. Drew a 7.
Fail.
He takes another
Sad.
point of damage.
Yep. But then he proceeds with his activation as normal.
All right. And now what do you want to try to hit me?
I'm just like activate. I'm like I'm on fire, but so it's whatever. Yeah, let's attack him. Let's attack twice.
Okay, drew a 3, so that'll definitely hit with a Fizz 7.
Dude, you are getting attacked by a man who is literally burning to death. Think about that.
I caught him on fire, so I don't think I'm afraid by fire.
That's true. That's true.
Guardian 3, 7, 3 plus. It's not a crit. 3 plus 3 is 6. I drew a 7. Saved it. I didn't even care.
No contest.
Nice save.
another
my
one?
second attack? Yes.
You want to do it again?
Yeah.
Drew a 3.
Imagine being fire.
So imagine, same verse. Second, we're going for a 6. I drew a 6. Saved it. Boom. Drew a 3 for you, Ben. 3 plus 3 power.
What does the keyword versatile mean on my Guardian?
Versatile means you can extend your range to 1 inch because normally it's a half inch. You can extend the range to 1 inch, but you sacrifice 1 burst to do so.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, that endeth my turn.
I'm gonna activate my men-at-arms down south. Try to quell this rebellion fast. My man-at-arms now, and I'm gonna attack with a 10, so that's not gonna do it. I'm gonna attack again with a 7.
Ah.
That does it. A 7 does it. 7 plus 3,
Oh, wow.
10 power. Your levy has +1 armor save. 4 doesn't do it. 2 damage. Boom. Got him.
Boom.
Deleted.
Right, so you're back down to 1.
Back down.
Your turn, Ben.
I'm gonna activate my levy.
Yeah, activate your levy.
Double attack.
Double attack. Here we go. Zoom back in here. First attack is a 4. That'll hit. 4 plus 4 is 8. My men-at-arms has a +1. 7 plus 1 is 8. Doesn't matter. Second attack. The 5. That'll hit. 5 plus 4 is 9. Come on. A 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter.
Wow.
All right. You know what's coming, Ben. You know what is next right there. He's going for it. It's a 6. A 6 hits. A 6 men-at-arms plus 3. That's a 9. You have a +1 save. I drew a 9. You saved it. You saved the first attack. But can you save 2?
Can I save 2?
You don't have to because I missed the second attack. So it's your turn again. What would you like to do?
What an anticlimactic end to that. That was just
I
like.
may need to shuffle these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I need to shuffle these now. Got 5 left.
Yep.
And who do you think? Who do you think you're going for?
Let's. I have a joker left, right?
You have a joker, a jack, and 2 queens.
I think I want to activate my marksman maybe next.
Okay. So they're engaged from behind. Their only target is the wizard.
Can you use... Oh, can I use longbows in close combat?
3 to 12.
No, they have a minimum range of 3 inches.
They do have a gambeson, though, as an upgrade.
Yeah, so if you have any piercing weapons, gambeson negates piercing entirely.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So otherwise I'm just attacking in close combat with what? My fists?
Everybody can take a hand weapon as a secondary weapon. The way it works with force building is you pick a primary weapon and that's just normal stats. You can take any other weapon on your profile, but that weapon will always be at burst 1 regardless of how many models are in your unit or anything along those lines. So you can always...
What if I don't have a secondary weapon for my guys? Is it just an unarmed attack?
It's a hand weapon attack. Hand weapons are free to take. There's 0 points. So it's assumed that everybody has at least a hand weapon.
Like a knife or a dagger or something.
Or their hand as a weapon.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And a karate chop.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, let's use my hand weapons.
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to use your marksman, your queen. Queen of diamonds right here. You're going
And I'll
to
use it against one of. I mean, your enforcer, I guess, is fine. It doesn't
Okay.
matter, I suppose.
5. Your marksman have a. Is a physical attack?
Yep.
Yeah, a phys of 5, so that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
You
Hand
get
weapons have the power of 3.
power of 3, so oh geez, 5 plus 3 is 8.
This is the best they could possibly do.
My enforcer, you have 5 plus 1 is 6. Does not do it.
Oh,
Sad.
How much damage does he take?
2. Yeah. Hand weapons
He's out of
have
action.
Oh wow!
Did I just slap you to death?
Well, you
You
shot
took
him
out
up
one
with
of your-
arrows first.
You took out an arrow and you stabbed him with an arrow.
I slapped you. I bitch slapped you to death, dude.
I don't feel great about it. What would you like to do next?
So it's important. This is the first model that has been downed, right?
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, it's important to note that solos and the last model in a unit are downed rather than removed from the board. They have an option to second wind, make an attempt to come back, pick themselves up, or
Yeah.
they can try to crawl their way around. They've been knocked down really hard and are essentially incapacitated, but not out, which is important for a variety of reasons.
But you can coup de grace them, right?
You absolutely can. It's a regular attack.
You can't coup de grace because I have another guy engaged with you, though. Right?
Oh yeah. Yep. The
I
only
guess
actions you can perform while engaged are attack, like a regular attack, or disengage. And a coup
Gotcha.
is a third action that is not just a regular attack.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess for my second attack, I'll attack the other guy. That's
Okay. That
see
is
if
a
I
3. The 3
see if
does
this
hit.
guy can catch these hands, dude.
3 plus 3 power is 6. I drew a 6. I caught him, and you did not stab me.
All right.
I have just him left, so I'll activate. That is my knight. I have a camouflaging cloak. Don't know what that gives me. What does that give me?
Camouflaging cloak, it helps you against ranged attacks. So if
Oh,
somebody is
that would have been
shooting you-
handy.
Oh,
If he had been the one getting shot at, I mean, he had him. The guy without the cloak was. I was gonna attack. Drew a 7. My knight is Fizz 7, so feeling good. Power plus 4 on my knight. 11. Then you did a 5, so not gonna do it. Gonna do 2 damage.
Mm.
Oh, enemy snapped engage at the end, right?
Yep.
Oh. So that kills off 1. And do you have a preference for which one?
No, I don't mind.
Gonna do a second attack now. Do a 9. That's not gonna hit. Then your turn.
All right. So
You have your marksman, your levy, and a joker left.
let's go with the levy.
Okay. Levy is activating. I'm assuming you're double attacking.
Yeah.
First one is a 9, not going to hit.
Rip.
Second attack
Yeah.
is an 8. That does hit. Why are Levy so strong? Bonkers.
because they've been trained.
They're
Okay.
the backbone.
8
That's
plus
backbone.
power is 4 is 12. I drew a 3. Does not happen.
So what does piercing do? What does piercing do?
Piercing reduces the save bonus by the piercing amount. So if it's piercing
So-
-1, his save bonus would go down by 1.
Okay, so they do have piercing 1. Does that affect this at all?
So if he had
I
drawn,
have a Gambison. Doesn't
Yeah,
negate it.
piercing gets negated by Gambison. Yes.
Doesn't matter. You
So-
killed him anyways. But oh wait, he's
Yeah.
just out of action. Right? Not-
But yeah, if he had a save bonus of 2, he would go down to save bonus of 1. So that would affect.
All right. I have one activation left. It is my knight again. I'm going to attack your marksman. Do a 10 for the first attack. Not going to do it. 4 for the second attack. That one does hit. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 power.
Ooh.
For marksman, have 1 defense. Drew a 10. So they're good.
Myrtle is wondering what the win condition is for this game.
There are 4 objectives that have been placed by Connor, face down. So there are letters on the other side. Connor secretly knows which one is the correct objective. If Ben is holding the correct objective at the end of the third round, he secures a certain amount of points. If he is not, then Connor does. And
All
then
right.
whoever has the most points at the end wins.
All right.
Ben, you have a queen and a joker left. Queen is your marksman.
My joker.
Yeah. Oh no.
I'm gonna activate my levy.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna coup de grace. That man's. Can I do that?
Yeah, if they're not engaged, then absolutely. You
Get
have to.
outta here.
You'd have
Get
to
outta
attack him. It's not a free action.
Oh,
so you still get,
it's an attack?
yes.
Yeah.
It's a 6, so it hits.
Yep. And then you still get a
and
save.
still save.
Yep.
6 that hits, your power is 4, so 10. So yeah, no, I don't save that.
Get out of here.
What, dude? It's like the comeback of the century, dude.
Yeah, for real. Wow.
Brutal. Okay. And then
Don't be sleeping on units of guys. They're
I
good.
don't have any activations now because my guy's downed. Oh, I guess I could crawl. Can I try to get back up on my activation, or is that like in a phase?
So you still haven't. So who's still downed but has an activation?
My enforcer has both his activations up by
Okay,
his
so
marksman.
is he within 4 inches of a friendly banner?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so he can attempt to second wind. It is a complex action, which means it takes both of his things to do, and it's a willpower save plus however many friendly banners are currently in play.
So just 1.
Will plus 1.
And that is my enforcer. His willpower is 6 plus 1 is 7, and I drew a 10.
Okay. Do you have any luck to push, or did you?
I've already used them according to Doug and everyone else in chat.
Oh,
Ben, your marksmen are available. What would you like to do? Like to try to beat up my enforcer again? Sorry, my knight?
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Okay, first attack is a 3 that will hit. You have plus 3 power, so it's a 6. I drew a 7, so defended the first attack.
Let's attack again.
Okay. That is a 3 as well. 6. Do another 7. So that's
oh man.
Which means my last person is my enforcer on the ground. Gonna activate him. Can I try to recover again?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, try to recover again. Drew a 9. Everything's chill. Everything's fine. He's just on the ground. He's just hanging up. He's just living his best life.
Oh man.
He's just trying his hardest, you know.
That is I figured after the 7s. Thought maybe there's a 5 in there somewhere. Okay. So my men-at-arms are dead. I took out their cards. Great. Knight, Enforcer, and Wizard. We are now on to the Conquest phase. Western Dominion. Ben, you get a point for Western Dominion.
Yay.
Ben, you also get a point because of utter supremacy. You have the most conscious models on the board, and at least one of your opponents is downed. Next motive is Eastern Dominion. So point B, which is where you started, up northeast. And divide and conquer. Have one unit in each 12 and have at least one unit in each 12-inch quadrant of the board at the end of at the start of the next conquest.
Okay.
His levy gains a person back.
Yep.
Banners.
Yep.
Where would you like to place your banner, Ben?
4
inches of a solo unit.
Yeah, probably just 4 inches from my Thane or something is fine.
Put it like over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna place one. I'll try to split the difference up here. See, is that between, is that like all of the objectives? Okay. Is that everything? Yeah.
Yeah.
Reclaim court cards.
Yep.
We are into round 3, the final rounds.
Let's do it.
Ben, you're the attacker. You get first activation.
All right, my Thane is going to attack your
Wizard.
Yeah.
Get on
Thane is attacking the wizard. Okay. Thane is attacking. Here we go. Oh, I didn't shuffle this deck. I was feeling pretty good about this in the beginning. I want to be honest. Like, that first round where I took 2 of your guys out, and then they just keep spawning. They just keep showing up.
That is a really cool shot. Yeah, I agree.
It's my boys taking care of business with more of my boys in the background taking care of business.
Also, Doug, I gotta say, like, I heard that these minis got damaged in shipping and that you did some touch-ups on them. I would not be able to tell that they were damaged in shipping. Really,
Doug's great. Doug
yeah.
is a great guy.
I agree with everything that was said. This is your Thane. Your Thane Fizz 7 as a 6 plus 4 power 10. I drew a 4. I do not defend against it.
Wow!
Make sure it wasn't a crit. It was a crit. Oh no. It was a 6 of diamonds. No. And it was your ace of diamonds, which means it does 3 damage, which knocks my wizard down. And you'd like to coup de grace him for a second attack?
Yes. Wait. Is coup de grace...
oh, it's a complex. You can't.
It's a complex, right?
Yeah, so you can't.
I believe it is, yeah.
What would you like to do with your second action?
What can I do?
You could reposition. Try to get this extra point for divide and conquer.
Oh, yeah.
Is he engaged with a downed model?
No, you're only engaged with conscious models.
Okay, so move back. Okay, that's it for his turn. My turn. I am activating my Knight, Queen of Spades. I'm going to attack your marksman boys. 3 plus 4, 7 power. Against your marksman, 5 plus 1 save. Does not save. That hits 3 of spades. And a Queen of Spades, it crits for 3 damage.
Wow.
Oh, Connor, I just realized you're flipping damage twice. It's whatever you hit with. So if you flip the 5, right? Or you flip the 7?
That was defense. That was defense. I flipped the 3 for damage, the 3 of spades, that crits, right?
No,
and then you add your power?
Have you been playing this wrong the entire time?
Oh, no.
This is someone other than me.
No, it's so what did you flip? You flipped
okay, so I attacked his guys.
Roll attack.
All right, I attacked his guys, flipped a card, got a 3 of spades.
Okay.
I compared that to my fizz of 7, which means I hit.
Yes.
And then I take that same 3 and add my power of 4.
Yeah.
For a total of 7.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then Ben, I flip a 5 for Ben. That's his save.
Okay.
Add his 1 of a save to 6. So I have 7. He had 6. That means I do hit and there is damage.
Yes.
Okay. And because it was a 3 of spades to my Queen of Spades, it is critical damage.
Yes. Sorry, I saw an extra flip. That's on me. I saw an extra flip, and I thought that there was extra stuff involved. We are good.
Good. Because I thought I had this down
you are
blocked.
vindicated.
Connor, you are a pro at this. You're
okay,
good.
Great. That was my first attack. I would like to do a second attack here.
Yeah.
3, that hits, plus my power of 4, so a total of 7 for my 9. Ben, you have a 9+1, so that saves. I'm gonna push my luck, make you flip that again. That's an 8, so that definitely saves again. Okay. That is his turn. Ben, it is your turn.
Okay.
You have one marksman left up there.
Oh.
My god. Oh wait, my guardian's dead.
No, your guardian is here. Your other guy is moved below the camera.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, my guardian. I would like
to try to coup de grace.
Yeah.
5 for the flip. Your guardian 7 fizz, so that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
It has 4 power, so 9.
Do it. We can do it.
Natural save, baby. You flip to 10.
Can I push my luck? Can I push my luck?
Yeah, you can.
Can I push my luck? Can I push my luck?
Natural death, baby. Pull to 2.
Natural death.
Both extremes. Oh my god.
Okay, it's very rare that I do this well when playing a game. By the way,
You're just gonna.
You're witnessing
history.
The white whale happening here, people. This will never be seen again on stream. The Connor will delete the VOD after this is done, and it'll never have happened.
What VOD?
Yeah.
We haven't even been streaming. I stopped going live an hour ago.
We're just you guys don't even exist. I'm just talking to a blank computer screen. This is all a simulation.
That's it. That's it for his turn. My knight is gonna go again.
All right.
And gonna hit your last marksman. Did a 10. Gonna do my second push my luck and did a 7. I'll take that. A 7 of diamonds, not a crit. Add my power to 11. Now for your save roll here on your marksman, rolled an 8 plus 1 is 9. Does not save, do 2 damage, and he is out of action.
All right.
That was my first action.
Downed.
I would like to move now. Oh, right up there. Okay, that is it. Your turn.
Okay, I'm going to activate. Yeah, the only reason why I'm not winning is because there's no dice or doors. That's true. That's true. You heard it here first.
And because you can't search for items.
Yeah, for 6 turns in a row. Yay! This is the game that I've been waiting for. I'm gonna activate my levy, I think, and try and double move them.
You're so right.
North. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I want to do that. Try and get me as close to a point as possible.
A point? Like an objective?
Yeah. Like,
I'll sneak you in behind this wall.
Get in there.
Okay. That was your levy, so that was your jack. All right, my turn. Guardian. Gonna use my Joker and activate my Knight again. I move him once into base to base with your Guardian. I'm going to attack him.
I'm gonna get him.
I'm gonna attack him. My Knight has Fizz 7. I hold a 10. So that's it. That's it for his turn. Your turn.
Rip.
I guess I'll activate my marksman. Try and get them up. Second wind, right?
Yeah. Are they within 4 inches of a friendly banner?
I didn't activate somebody. Oh, your Guardian. They are not within 4 inches of a friendly banner.
Okay.
Well, that sucks for me.
They can crawl towards a banner.
Yeah, I'm gonna crawl.
What's a crawl? Just like half move, or?
Yeah, I'm looking that up right now to make sure I don't misquote myself. All right. They can it's a complex action to just move their full move value. So 1 complex to move 4 inches in any direction.
I'll tuck you in close to this banner over here. Okay. My turn. I only have my enforcer left, who's on the ground, so I will try to get up.
All right, let's see this
flipped a
heroic
4.
recovery.
Did a 4.
All right.
It works.
So because he has successfully gotten up from second wind, he immediately gets to perform 1 simple action.
Oh, you better believe he's moving into contact with this guy.
Oh boy. Let's see it happen.
Okay. All right, Ben, your turn.
Who do I have left?
You have everyone and a joker. You've only done one.
Ben, you are like clockwork on making sure everybody gets even activations. This is
He
great.
is.
That's totally intentional.
For all intents and purposes, sure.
My Guardian, my Thane is going to activate.
Okay.
Can he make it into combat with that guy?
No.
My Guardian, I'm going to activate my. Wait, can I activate my Guardian?
Your guardian is activatable.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to do it.
And you're going to attack my knight.
Yes.
Okay.
Your knight
9.
puts you-
Your first hit does not hit.
Can I push my luck?
I don't think you've done that twice, so yes. 2. That one does hit. A 2 plus 4, so you have a total of 6 on your power. I did 4 plus 1.
What's 4 plus 1, Connor?
5. So I'll take the damage. 2 damage. 2 damage on my knight. Alright. What would you like to do next, Ben? Same thing? Oh, wait. Your first. No, you push your luck. So same thing?
Yeah.
A 4. A 4 on your guardian plus 4 is 8. I did a 7 plus 1 is 8. Second one does not hit.
And what's the burst total?
Just 1 because he's a solo guy, right?
Oh, because he's a one guy from a squad. Okay.
No, he's just that's his guardian, so it's just a solo.
His weapon should have a burst amount of more than 1, unless it's.
Oh, I see. It says 3 now.
Oh yeah, my Guardian's burst value is 3.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it should only be 1 of. Yeah.
So do I flip another card? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes. You keep going.
It's a 9. Doesn't hit.
Okay.
Do I flip another card?
Yeah.
A 2. That one hits. All right.
Okay.
A 2 plus 4 is 6.
Yep.
I did a 5 plus 1 is another 6. Another armor save. So I'm good on that.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
My enforcer is my last guy to go.
Mhm.
He is going to coup de grace. This guy on the ground. Cuckoo. Enforcer Fizz 7, drew a 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 2 plus 1 is not going to do it. He is Benzo.
Zap.
Rip.
Okay. That is all of my people. So Ben, you have everyone except your guardian and a joker.
Okay, my levy gonna activate. Move in. Try and get in there.
Okay, so they can move 2, climb up 2, come down 2, and then go out 2. Is that correct, Corey?
Yeah, so they would move up to the wall and then they would climb over as the second half.
Oh, okay, so they can get on the other side of the wall with 2 actions.
Yes.
Okay, that has occurred. Ben, what next? Your guardian is right within 4, but if you tucked in, you get another point. So I would probably do that. I mean, you're
Yeah, that's probably what I should do, eh?
okay. Thane and you have your marksman, who is now dead, and you have a joker. You have one joker. You want to attack
Gotta
with your
get
guardian?
them points. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Guardian's going to swing away at my knight. First one's a 10, will not hit. Second one is an 8, will not hit. Third one is an 8, will not hit.
Wow.
Second attack.
Yes.
Okay, first one is a 6, that'll hit. 6 plus 4 is 10. My save is a 9 plus 1 is 10.
Oh,
Wow.
Doesn't kill me.
What a save.
stronger.
And that was it. That's the end of round 3, right?
Yeah, that's the end of the game, right?
Yeah, if nobody has any more activations, that's you do one final round of scoring, and
Okay, so Eastern Dominion, Ben gets another point.
well, place your banners first.
Oh, that's right. Ben, where would you like to place your banner? You basically you get to choose which objective you think it is at this point.
The one next to the mausoleum.
I'm gonna place one there. Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to place a banner next up to here. Score points. At the beginning of each conquest phase, have at least one unit within each 12. Nope, none of us got that. And then we just score, right? So,
yeah.
Ben, you were correct. It was the one inside of this thing.
Oh,
I can read you like a book, bro.
Except you put it next to the one in the mausoleum. So,
Apparently, I can't read. Apparently,
So-
I'm illiterate.
it's whoever has the most banners and characters within that point, right? Of 4 inches?
yeah, within 4 inches of that point.
Which is going to be me. I've got 2 banners, baby.
Ooh,
banners.
buddy.
3 points.
All right.
3 points for me.
I
Okay.
didn't notice that other little banner.
Which means, right, that I get 4 and Ben gets 3.
Yeah.
You win this time.
Wow.
Man, you took I like really gave you a good belting, and then like you just snuck in there at the end. You just like
It was all the misdirection, man. You were sitting there like,
just get
someone should clip that. Someone should be like, oh, it's definitely the one inside of the ring thing. And I thought, oh yeah, little reverse psychology. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't really favor that area of the map.
No. In
I
fact,
thought it was the one on
by the mausoleum.
No. I thought
No?
it was the one on the northern one,
Oh yeah.
the northwest one, I should say. Sorry, because
The
there
one by
was
the gate, right?
yeah, I was like, oh, he's kind of like
I left it
I still can't
defenseless.
win. I still can't win. Apparently, I was overly confident. I'll admit that. I'll remember that for next time when I lose.
Then the score may not reflect it, but you performed very well.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
true. I didn't win the battle, but I won the war because I'm arguably cooler than Connor.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
at least I
will.
have.
Yeah. Okay. So we're down. It's 2 solos to 2 solos in the levies. If the levies weren't respawning, I would have killed them like 5 times. Let me just throw that out there. I mean, these
Maybe.
guys.
Maybe.
You did-
I get the coach's trophy. Thanks, Myrtle. I get the participation trophy. See, that's my life, just participating.
That was fun. It really hit its stride there towards the end. I feel like.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
one-
this is what I was
That's kind of
saying.
flow,
Like,
yeah.
you and Doug mentioned this earlier. It's like just the way the RNG works. Like it's very intuitive once it clicks. It's like draw a card, draw a card, draw a card. Like you can really blast through a game like super fast. So
And I think it's cool that even with dice rolls, like you roll a dice, you roll a dice, you roll a dice. Flipping a card is faster and smoother, and you like store your result, right?
Yeah.
So that time where Corey was like, "Oh wait, I think you've been playing wrong. We need to double check."
Backed up. Yeah.
It was so easy to just pull the cards and then say everything that went, and like know for sure which cards were drawn for what sort of thing.
In
Which is
one of
something
the
that
earlier. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say it always happens in other games, in dice-based games, even in like Lunar and stuff. I'm like, okay, wait, what just happened? Because we rolled 42 dice and it's all 1 through 6s. Like,
Yeah.
what's happening now?
In one of the earlier iterations of this game, your burst saves happened all at once. So, like, if you had a burst of 3, you'd reveal 3 cards, and then you would, however many successes, that's how much damage you would deal. And health totals were balanced differently to reflect that. But what we found was that the board got super cluttered by people just constantly revealing cards and putting them everywhere. So by changing the way burst and cards were revealed and such to just be 1-to-1, one card is a success or not, one card is it a save or not, it was a lot easier to keep things organized and clean and easy to track.
Makes sense.
So at least that was the intent. So
I agree. I think it's succeeded.
That's cool.
Good
game. Good game, guys.
Well played,
that was
guys.
enjoyable. Yeah. So thus endeth the night. We will be streaming again next week. We're going to stream once a week until we launch. We are going to have some more in-depth gameplay videos out sometime next week. It might be one video, it might be a series of videos. We're still kind of working that out. We're actually literally about to meet about that after this stream ends. So,
yes.
I think that is going to really answer a lot of the mechanical questions that people seem to have about this game. So, thanks for hanging out, everyone.
If you have any further mechanical questions or anything else about the game, feel free to hit us up either in the Black Site Discord or on the YAFSIGA Facebook page. I'm in both of those pretty frequently, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have.
Yep. If you are watching on YouTube, after I upload it, this game launches on the 3rd of June. Sorry, yes, June. The 3rd of June. Yeah. The Backroom event is going to launch. There's going to be a ton of really fun extras that you can get. We're cooking up a ton of really awesome content for this one.
I'm excited. It's
gonna be fun. It's gonna run for a few weeks, and then if you've participated in a Backroom event, you'll know what the deal is. We try and get the fulfillment done as quickly as we possibly can. Mm-hmm. So support it. It's an awesome game. It's by first time indie writer. This is Corey's first game. It's really fun. We wanna keep supporting it. So
thank you.
Bookmark the date. Put it in your mind. Tattoo it on your forehead. Whatever you need to do.
6/3/22.
Yeah.
6/3/20.
I appreciate you all coming out. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.